Louise Sauvage is Australia's most recognised Paralympian, having won 9 gold medals in an illustrious career. She retired after the Athens Games, but has turned her attention to coaching, with former teammate Angie Ballard her first athlete.
We started working together a long time ago when I first moved to Sydney as an athlete. We both had the same coach, so we'd train together sometimes, do sessions together. As we got closer to Athens, when Lou was getting closer to retiring, she was helping me more and more with some of my athletics, and after Athens we decided that there was a lot of things that we shared in common with how we thought I could improve and get better, so we decided to give it a go together.
To go from an athlete to coach, I think, was kind of a tough decision, I suppose, to a certain extent, but something that I thought that I could still be involved in my chosen sport and give back as well, and I think I still had more to give to the sport, so I decided to go into coaching. And Angie asked me after Athens, and I kind of asked her 3 times if she was sure, but yeah, we kind of thought we'd have a go at it and see what happened. And we were great mates before and training partners, so yeah, we shared a lot of thoughts on the subject and thought we'd have a go and see how it went, and here we are almost 4 years later. So 50 hard, 50 long, 50 hard again.
I think the fact that Lou's been through all of this only adds to the coach-athlete kind of relationship, just because when we're in tough situations, she knows exactly all the variables I'm trying to weigh up and get right and things like that. So often, even just having been there, she can go through the same decision-making process that she went through with me.
I'm going to try and get 26 before the end of the bend.
I got into wheelchair sports through an association called Wheelchair Sports New South Wales, and I basically started sport as a kid and did junior sports, so I did swimming and athletics, so track and field, and played wheelchair basketball and all that sort of stuff. But once I sort of got introduced to track, I didn't look back. As a young athlete, I guess being around Lou, I guess the most stuff has been able to, when I first went to big competitions and stuff, was benefiting from her experience and a lot of her professionalism. Like when you first start competing and everything's big and new, it's just the whole time you're anxious, nervous, and a little bit scattered. And I think it was just cool to be around that and just to see that and the success.
2000 Games would have to be one of the highlights of my career, obviously. Not only competing at the Olympics at a demonstration event, but also competing at the Paralympics here as well. There aren't many opportunities in an athlete's career where you get to compete in a home games in the prime of your career. So yeah, it was a fantastic time. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Angie will be competing in the 100 through the 800 metres, so she does have a full schedule. She'll be competing almost every day, 2 days into the competition program.
My goals is basically to do personal best in all my events, and realistically, if I do personal best, then I have every chance of a medal. So at the moment, I'm just setting myself up to do the best I can do on the day, and hopefully as fast as I've ever gone.